So we're right to go?
Yes.
So why you got to point it at me? And why have you set up the light so I look good?
I have frizzy hair.
Frizzy hair. That's a bit... Sorry.
I just got deja vu for some reason. It's so weird when that...
Don't give it to anybody.
Okay, I'll keep
Your
it to...
screen is really glary. There we go.
Cool. Hey people of YouTube. Today we, oh no, I should say welcome back to our channel, shouldn't I? Welcome back to our channel. Today we are shooting with the incredible Bonnee. This is our third time working with her. Me and Peter's ESPN was totally working because we were thinking of contacting her for another shoot and then she contacted us. So that was a bit spooky, but yep, now we are in the studio playing with natural light and a HMI. Bonnie's gone through and picked out the feel of what she wants to do for the shoot, and now Peter has set up the light and is gonna run you through it.
Cool.
Go.
She
No.
tries to be.
I'm a little bit of a dag.
So we'd done a tutorial on Inspire with Bonnee before and got a lot of really good feedback. Lots of people liked the transition we did from when, was that our first shoot or second?
It was the first.
First. So we'd never worked together, so people got to see me break her.
Oh, we're not allowed to say that.
Oh, we're not allowed to say break. Politically incorrect. Sorry, we're not correct at all. But it was, what break is take away habits that I don't like. So I won't say bad habits because other photographers might like them, but basically get her to model the way that I want them to. And it is a little bit like breaking what you're used to doing and then starting fresh again. And with doing that, sorry?
It's
Breakthrough, yeah. With today, we're doing just a mixed shoot, but part of what we're doing is we're doing a recreation of light. And whenever a model comes in to work with me, they go through a folder I have with, it's this folder here, and it has about 4,500 pictures in it. And they go through and pick out the mood to what they feel like for the shoot. And I'll always put my twist on it, but it just sets a mood to what we're going to do. And you'll see what Bonnie's picked. A lot of it is about having bare shoulders and a very natural type of look, natural lighting type of feel about it. So what we've just done is, this was our first inspiration shot, and we've tried to recreate the light to be able to still keep that feel, but also have it that suits the style that I shoot in. And here's one of the frames we've just shot. You'll see that it's fairly similar. And all I've done is we're using natural light, which is basically coming through here, and we've got a hair light happening at the moment. Because we have a smoke haze at the moment, we don't have direct bright sun, so it's giving a really nice hair light without overcooking her. And the one thing I noticed in our inspiration shot, there was definitely a catch light coming from down low. When we did our earlier setup without the lights from below, it was just, you'll see there's quite a bit harsher on her face. So we've ended up with it here, and I've just got a constant light on here bouncing onto this bit of foam to bring in a little bit of fill light on her. So with that, we're just going to shoot a little bit. I've seen some great pictures, and you're happy with what you're seeing, isn't it? And that's one of the most important things, that both the photographer and the model are both happy with what they're seeing. Then we're going to get great shots. Again, I'm shooting on a Hasselblad I'm 800 ISO because I want that slightly grainy type of feel. 7.1 at 160th of a second. I am manually focusing because, and people got confused last time, heard me say this. Megapixels don't make sharp. Well, doesn't make sharp. It just is how big you can blow the picture up or zoom in. I'm not a megapixel junkie. If this was 20 megapixel, I'd still love it. In fact, I most likely like it more. Megapixel just gives us so we can zoom in and things like that. The problem with a lot of our lenses today, compared to our old lenses, is they're so razor sharp. And Bonnie and I were just talking about this. The last thing you want is people to see every pixel in her skin. And in the old days, you used to put Vaseline on lenses. Early digital, the first thing most photographers did was blur the picture, then mask out the eyes and lips to try and kill the sharpness. A lot of the photographers I follow tend to have that filmic look and the old look, and by me manual focusing, I can pull my focusing just slightly off the skin so it's not razor sharp, because this isn't for camera clubs or competition, this is for a motive to go on a wall. And you saw even yourself on those pictures, so just a little soft, but how pretty are they? Yeah, whereas as soon as it comes sharp, it's lost its prettiness. And it doesn't have that emotion. So what I'm doing with my focusing is pretty much going on the eyes and then pulling forward a little bit. And it's really easy on my Hasselblad to do. My Sony's really easy, but I always found it harder on my Canon because I found the viewfinder was too small for me to accurately do it. Anyway, so I've got my crop a fraction lower than where I want it, but that just gives Bonnie some room to move. That's really cool, that's really pretty. Do you want to go back a tiny step? Yeah, that's it. I just want to have a little bit of head room on you. Cool, that's really nice. Enough. What are you freezing for? You know what happens when you know what happens if you freeze? Well, yeah, all right. Cool. So she's the first time I shot her, she'd pretty much pull her pose and she'd wait a week. And if I didn't shoot in a week, I'd come back in 2 weeks, she'd still be there with the same pose. But now she's learnt that I need her to feel emotion, and you can't get that unless you move. And she did also want nice smiley shots today. There's real smiles, so that's cool. All right. That's really pretty, that's really pretty. Cool, cool. Just drift around. Who are you thinking about? That's cool. Beautiful, keep the movement. That's really nice, really nice. Work those eyes, that's really pretty. Keep going, keep going, keep. That's lovely, that's lovely. We're gonna shoot more often. That's really pretty. Awesome, awesome. I'm really liking that, it's cool, cool. Right, so what I want you to do, I'm going to take it next step because we didn't go as far as what I'm going to go with you now. And I'm forever learning. So last time I was in, I think it was Sydney, I taught myself a new word and a new trick. And it's called hyper-aware. So what hyper-aware means, that I'm going to slow you down a little bit. So you're moving a lot and it's great, but the problem is while you're moving, you're not affecting how you're feeling. Okay. Does that make sense? Yeah. So if you're just moving, it's just moving.
You need more.
I need more. I need something to come out of the eyes. So one thing is by slowing down a little bit, what hoping to get for you is hyper-aware. Now what hyper-aware means is if I just do this now, you felt that, didn't you? Right? So now I'm going to make you hyper-aware about it. What you're actually going to feel is every muscle down here move. So relax again. Can you feel where those muscles are moving? And it's all here, isn't it? No, this is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So now that you've learned how to feel those little muscles move, so if you just stand there, what I want you to do is just drop, just move. Can you feel your face muscles move now? Just move slowly so it feels better. Come into a pose where you feel, oh, that feels nice. Can you start to feel what's happening on your face?
Yeah, I can. It's actually, I'm aware, but it's more relaxed.
Yeah, but if you're moving quickly, you won't feel.
No.
So even if you stand strong and powerful like this, now just pretty it a little bit, drift a little. See how you felt that come into your face? That's what I mean by hyper-aware. So by moving quick, you're not going to get those feelings. But if you just move really slow, you'll feel little twists in your body. Well, now come into your face and finish that shot off. All right, so let's see how you go with this. Sorry about all the pressure. You love it. Cool, that's really cool. Drift it slowly, more slow. Bring those up, who you're looking at. That's better. Stunning, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. Cool. Nice, that's really pretty. Just keep. Are you starting to feel what I'm talking about now? So I'm shooting much slower. So I can, what I'm actually really doing is I'm watching those muscles. So when I see you move, all I see the skin just soften out. And then I click as that gets softer. It's really pretty. And get that loveliness in the, cool, cool, cool. And the one thing, I don't want you to laugh though. Whatever you do, don't laugh. If you want to get the prettiest picture in the world, don't ask a model to smile. You say, don't smile, and it works every time. Cool, cool, that's really pretty. Now, once I come into chasing smiling shots, that's where I'll come back on manual focus a little bit because I'll chase her more. Gorgeous, that's really pretty, that's really pretty. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Cool. I know, that's why I did it. What did you say you wanted today? You said you want some lovely smiling shots, didn't you? So now I've already planted the seed. Well, you do now. You got some rippers now. Cool, that's really pretty. And now what I can do is I can actually make her smile without even saying a single word. So all I have to do is when she comes into the camera is, if I wait long enough, she'll just smile. She won't help herself, right? So now every time I don't shoot, you watch. See? So I don't even have to say anything. I've already planted a seed and now she can't even fight what I've done with her. Cool, cool. And this is the best way to work. At the end of the day, I want to show pictures of what everybody who's really close to Bonnee gets to see every day. I don't want to show pictures of what every other photographer gets of Bonnee. Agree?
Totally. And you do. I always, when you shoot me, it's stuff that I've never seen before.
Yeah, because you can't see it. Because if you walk to a mirror, you're going to affect your face by what you see. So you actually don't see what you really look like. As soon as you hold a phone up to do a selfie, you've changed your face. Whereas all I'm doing is making you move, then planting little things about smiling in your head if I don't take a picture. Now every time I hold, every single time I hold and not shoot, she can't help it now. And what's the best of those embarrassed smiles where she has to look away? Did you ever have braces?
No.
You didn't? Oh.
But I'm in the process of
No, so it's not for that reason. It's just some people that have had braces tend to always turn away when they smile. Or they'll lift their hand up.
Well, I've got little Invisalign.
Oh, right. So
I
you feel a little bit
because
conscious.
there's little things on your tape.
So you're a bit, yeah, cool. It's all right. That's what Photoshop's for, to remove your Invisaligns. Cool, cool. It's really pretty. Feel it though. Make sure as you're moving, you're getting a feel off your movement. Cool, that's really nice. Drop it in, drop it in. There you go. You felt, right? And that's the trick. I want to get the eyes I want, she has to feel something. These are pretty, Bonnee.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's really pretty.
It's making shy.
Yeah, that's just, it's real. If you look into your eyes, look, there's something in those eyes. And that's so pretty. Are they the pretty shots you wanted?
Yes.
The smiley ones?
Yes.
Look how many different looks we just got in that very short time.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
So, I think we better get back to work. Well, so with YouTube out there, that's we've got lots of work to do today, so we're going to bury ourselves in some work. We might take another section out of the shoot later on, but I think what we've just done is covered us well.
Yeah, I'm
And
excited.
Beck's not happy unless she gets her face in front of the camera at least twice a day.
Hey,
Come over here more, then you can have Bonnee light.
body light.
Bonnee light
Hopefully it fixes my skin.
fixes your skin.
Oh, and my teeth.
Oh, sass. Tell me what you really think.
Anyways, that was
Anyways.
enough sass for a Friday morning. I hope you guys enjoyed this and obviously got to see how many different looks we just snapped off. And
Hey, we did this without you having a single wine.
oh yeah, wow.
Wow.
Wow, well, it's way too early for wine. That'll come out
I've
later.
never heard you say that before in my
It is
life.
too early, it's like before 12. What was I gonna say?
I don't know, you're playing with your nails.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, links to everything will be down below. We will have Bonnie's Instagram down below. We will have Inspire down below, where we will have you can see the first time that Peter worked with Bonnee, and also a bit more of an in-depth from this afternoon with where we play around with stuffs. Workshops coming up as well. Europe will be announced very soon, so you can sign up to the mailing list. We do still have Melbourne coming up in a few weeks. I'm being a typical sales plug person, which we know I all hate by now. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you very soon.